Hey, and welcome to Monday's reading. This is a new series that I'm going to be doing, hopefully for dailies. If it is well received, I will continue to do it. I'm going to at least give it a shot for at least the next week or so, just to see how I do with trying to upload a reading every single day for you guys with some daily guidance from my frog family. And we are going to call this Let's Get Froggy. So, welcome to all my new subscribers, and also my old ones, welcome back. I love you guys. If you're new here and you've never seen my videos before, please consider subscribing and joining our happy family. And that way you'll be able to get all my uploads with notifications if you hit that bell down below. Anyways, quick announcement. I have gotten the ability to do personal readings right now. I'm going to take about 5 people to start with for try me readings to see how it goes, which how it runs for 15 minutes for private video link on YouTube, and I will send that to you through your emails along with your question. All the information about the personal private readings for that and prices will the price for it will be down below in the description box, as well as the timestamps. If you need any extra time to choose between Oscar and baby Jasper, go ahead and pause the video now, and let's see what kind of guidance we get from Monday today. And we're going to start with Oscar. I will also be doing a Rebel deck pull at the end, so remember, if you don't like any curse words, please feel free to skip that. Okay. Start off with some tarot. We have 6 of Cups. I'm going to try and, hang on. Let me place these cards a little different so I can try and at least lay them down so I can see what I have here. Alright, we have 6 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, we have in reverse, and then we have 5 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Wands, and then we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse and Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So, let me move these out of here. Alright, right away I feel like someone from your past is coming in, but what I'm getting more from this card, other than the 6 of Cups, is kind of like a 2 of Cups partnership. So whoever a past ex is that might try and be returning and communicating with you today, know that that's in the energies. And I get the feeling that the only reason that they're returning is because they see you in a good spot, and they are not at this time with having everything that they need and want and desire right now. And I get the feeling that they're also kind of like crying over spilled milk because basically you're the one that got away. So they're looking to reconnect with you, I feel. And I feel like the reason that they also want to reconnect with you is because they see you as being very stable and a sound from a sound foundation, if I can say that correctly. And like kind of like they want to have a commitment with you again, is what I feel with these cards. But with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, there's something that's not balanced with them, is what I'm feeling. And that kind of goes really well with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, because he's very slow. So I feel like he was slow to understand what he had with you, and he's very off balance because he's not with you, and he finally sees the error of his ways, is what I'm getting. Although it may not be he, whoever your ex-partner was, it could go vice versa, just so you know. These messages are general, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And that's all the messages I'm getting with the tarot cards for this one, for Monday. And let's see what we get for the Oracle cards. These ones are Doreen Virtues. One second. Doreen Virtues Healing with the Angels. This is kind of an oldie but a goodie. One of my favorite decks. I haven't used this one in quite a long time, but I do like this one a lot. So let's see what we get. We have Retreat. So with being that it's Monday, I feel like it's definitely kind of like I wish the weekend had been a little bit longer type of feeling for it being Monday, because going back to work is kind of like, meh, meh. I really don't want to go. I just want to stay in bed and rest. Yeah, I get that feeling every Monday. It's crazy. But we have support. Know that you are divinely supported and surrounded with love at this time with your guides and angels. And also with friends and family as well. You are highly supported at this time, especially if you're feeling a little under the weather. I get with this. We have answered prayer. Know that they are listening and hearing your prayers, and that things are manifesting very quickly for you at this time. And then we have surrender and release. So whatever worries or issues that you have, I feel like, and what I'm hearing is give it to God and let it go, and let spirit take control of it, and know that your prayers are being heard and worked on and answered at this time for that. And then we have the next oracle. We have the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed with Serendipity. And let's see, I feel like there's a lot of good luck. Like today is going to be a really a good day. I feel like there's a lot of luck surrounding it, and a lot of windfall coming in for you, with just things going smoothly, and the way that you really wouldn't expect them to, with going really well, is what I'm getting with this. And then we have time to go. I feel like maybe it's going to be an early work day for some people out there. So if you have like kind of like a half day and you get to take off, it's kind of like for your benefit. I just hope you have some sick time to cover the missing hours. That way you still get paid even though you're going home. And then we have all that glitters. So with this, I feel like it's definitely going to be a very successful day, especially with some abundance coming in as a surprise, I feel, especially because you really didn't see it coming in very much. And I feel like it was kind of almost hidden from you because of the masks. And I also get the feeling of the opposite end of the scale is all that glitters isn't gold. So please be aware of the energy today, that something might not be what it seems on the surface, okay? So definitely look beneath that, and things should work out just fine. And then we have Lucy Cavendish with the Mermaid Oracle. And we have yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation and pining. So this goes well with the tarot reading, with an ex-lover coming back or trying to make contact with you today, because I feel like they've been really missing you from this card, and that they've been really yearning for your attention and trying to vie for it. It's only up to you though if you want to get back into that emotional turmoil with them, if it was a kind of a rough time with you guys, with some crazy intense emotions is what I'm getting with that. Then we have Atlantis, rapid development, excellence, and success. So that goes really good with the Serendipity card. And they're almost in like the same position with the two, with the fairy and the mermaid, if you look, with their stance, almost. Not quite, but kind of like the same type of pose almost, with reaching and being successful, and good luck coming in today, and some really fast developments that will probably surprise you is what I'm hearing. Especially if there's projects in the midst for you that you've been working on. I feel like they're going to be a very successful, this is going to be a very successful time for you. And then we have adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. That goes really well with the surrender and release card. That's so weird, but really awesome with the synchronicities in this and all the confirmation. With these cards and how they're just synchronizing together. With this, I feel it's definitely some time to relax and to just chill and let things be and go, and know that even though you're taking this time out to let the universe work on it a little bit, things will still be ready for you when you come back to it to work on and finish it up with whatever it is that you're working on at this time. And that this rest and relaxation, so that you can flow smoothly through the rest of your week this week is also called for at this time with this card. That just looks really relaxing to me in her pose. I'm like, I wish I could just float right now like that. That's just, oh man, that looks so comfortable. Okay, so the next deck I have is this one. Les Vampires, or Les Vampires, from Lucy Cavendish. I'm not exactly sure how I'm pronouncing it, so I'm probably saying it wrong, but this is the deck. It's one of my favorite. I really love all the Lucy Cavendish decks that when she works with Jasmine Beckett Griffith, because of the art. I'm really in love with this art style. So what I get, let's see what we get with these cards. We have Nobility, honor high standards, idealistic. So with this, I feel like you have some loyal friends around to help you out today, and that they are very trustworthy for you to confide in with needing to talk to them and to let things out that's on your mind, is what I'm feeling. Is because I'm really attracted to all the blue, and blue means communication for me. And the wolves are the loyal companions for me with this. And then we have Love Conquers All. Enduring loyalty, eternal love, lasting commitment. So I feel like with this person that wants to come back from the past, and them, I feel like they've realized where they messed up and that they would like another shot because they feel like they can be more loyal this time around, which if they weren't in the beginning, it's up to you to take them back and if you want to trust them or not. But you have to also remember your standards with this, with having high standards, and to honor them with integrity and having a lot of strength in yourself. I know it's probably going to weigh really heavy on your mind, but again, this is up to you to either accept them back or to talk to them, tell them how you feel completely and honestly, and then maybe even walk away. It's up to you. It's just however you want to see it and spin it for today. And even if it doesn't happen, it's a possibility even later on in the week or even in the month, is what I'm hearing with some of this for some people. So just take whatever resonates and leave the rest if it doesn't. So let's see. I want to turn these over because it's kind of like flipping them one at a time is a little Anyways, we have free will. See, that goes really good where it's your choice whether you want to let them back or not. And exactly confirmation from what I'm saying with this is it's a big decision for you to either take them back or walk away. Then we have, with the words on the card, it says sovereignty, independence, and free spirit. I feel like you're a very strong, independent person, and that you have complete control over this situation, and you could basically just get along just fine without them. So, like I said, it's all up to you, babes. I know it sounds funny for me to say that, but I feel like I'm just comfortable. So, anyway, it's all up to you guys and where you stand, and remain loyal and true to yourself is what I'm getting from this, because you have the strength to do this, to walk away if you so choose, and just definitely speak your mind and your heart and how much what you feel. Just say exactly what you feel, whether it's hurtful or not. It's got to be the truth, and whether they choose to accept it is on them. Okay, but just don't doubt yourself. Then we have transgression, flaws, contradictions, and mistake. Don't feel like this. What I'm getting from this is like, I feel like somebody's going to feel like they've made a mistake if they choose to walk away. Know that if you're choosing to walk away, it's for a deep reason, and you have to have faith and trust in yourself. Even though your mind and the ego is going to go, well, was I right for saying that? Was I right for doing this? Was I right for doing that? And also from their side, I feel like they have figured out that they made a very, very huge mistake with letting you go in the first place, because you are one of a kind and you are special. And I feel like you were magical to them, because I'm really attracted to the unicorn horn with the skull in this picture, and the fact that there's unicorns in the back of this. Okay, and these are your messages that I get for today, for Monday, from Oscar. So with my folks that chose baby Jasper, let's see what we get. And we're going to start with the tarot cards. Put these off to the side. So we have Ten of Swords in reverse. The worst is over and everything is looking up, is what I'm getting from this. And then we have the Hierophant, which is kind of like a higher knowing for me and a higher power. So whatever happened with this Ten of Swords is now over with, is you're seeing it from a higher perspective, and you've learned from this lesson and you've gained knowledge and power from it, is what I feel with that card. Then we have Ace of Swords in reverse. There still needs to be some tough decisions, though, that need to be made with this, because there is a very clear indecision with this, is what I'm getting. Okay? Because I also feel like whatever happened with this Ten of Swords, whoever stabbed you in the back was highly jealous of you, because I'm really attracted to the green handle. Okay? And then we have Queen of Pentacles. So with this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you need to stand within your power and make these just and fair choices with yourself and whatever it is that's going on with this matter. And to also not hold any grudges or jealousy with this. And then we have the Chariot in reverse, because if you hang on to the jealousy with this, with whatever happened in the past from this Ten of Swords happening, there's not going to be any forward movement, because we have the Chariot in reverse. It is what it is. And then we have the Two of Cups. So with this, I feel like it's a jealous lover who you feel like stabbed you in the back. So that completes the story with these. And I feel like there was also some jealousy between like you towards them as well, because I feel like they were talking to somebody else and you felt really stabbed in the back, especially when it ended, because that's how you found out, because when it ended, everything came to light and the truth came out, and it really wasn't pretty and it wasn't pleasant. So, and I'm so sorry for that, for whoever that happened with. Remember that these messages are general, so if it doesn't resonate, please don't try and make it fit. And if it does, please let me know down below in the comments. That's what I get with these. And let's see what we get for our oracle cards. Whoop. So with the Healing with the Angels oracle cards from Doreen Virtue, we have Divine Guidance. So I feel like this was basically a blessing in disguise, and that you were being divinely guided towards new love, and that it's definitely coming in for you at this time. And know that you are also surrounded by your guides and angels with lots of love for you at this time, okay? And that they are there to help you heal and move on. We have Abundance. So I feel with this loss, it's actually opened you up for something new to come in with a lot of abundance and love, is what I'm getting. And we have Enchantment. So it's definitely a very successful magical time for you with this, and that it's going to be a very successful day as well, is what I'm hearing with this for you. And then we have Emerging. So with this, I feel like with these tarot cards, I feel like you've emerged more beautifully, like more beautiful than before, is what I'm getting. And you are so much wiser than before as well, because you've learned from this. And you've also been able to release this situation so that new love can come in for you at this time, okay? So Monday's shaping up to be pretty okay so far. So with the Wisdom of the Oracle from Colette Baron Reed, we have Time for a Nap. So with this, I feel like some rest and rejuvenation and relaxation is much needed, and also a really good night's rest is what I'm hearing for tomorrow. So, and I feel like with this, I feel like it's going to be a very high energy, high paced day for you. So it's going to be definitely time for a nap when you get home from work. So lots of rest tonight. Not for you. Let's see. And it says nope on the fortune cookie. So with this, I feel like whoever this was that left you was definitely not for you as in a relationship wise. And I feel like you had to basically play a game of chess and strategize just to even communicate with them, because they felt like one tough cookie, even though you're a smart cookie, is what I'm getting from this completely. They were still very closed off to you. So it was definitely not worth it in the end, and it was too much to even deal with, is what I'm getting from this. But with the fact that they're now behind you and the game is now over with them, you can move on to bigger and better things, is what I'm getting. Never ending story. So with this, there's lots of words on this heart clock, is what I'm getting. And she seems quite sad. So I feel like it was a game of, does he love me, or do they love me, or do they not? And it was like spin the dial, because 1 minute they love you, the next minute they don't. 1 minute they love you, the next minute they don't. They were so wishy-washy that it played with your heart way too much. And it caused you to feel all this stress and sadness inside. I'm so sorry. But know that now that this is done and over with, this too shall pass. And like, I feel like that since their time has run out and it's now over with, that you can finally move on and move forward with your life and be able to look in the mirror again and see how beautiful you are as a person, inside and out, and how much you've learned and grown from this, is what I get from this. Very heavy energy for Monday, even though I feel like it's going to be a decent day. We have the mirror. Know thyself, self-examination, see who you really are. So that goes hand in hand with what I just said, with being able to look in the mirror and see the beauty of who you really are inside and out. Finally, because you are definitely a beautiful human being. I feel like you are very emotional, loving, and caring, and very kind. And I feel like now is the time to be able for you to show that to the rest of the world as well, now that you've been able to break away from this toxic person that's finally walked away, or that's been released. We have dreams. Vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teaching. So with this, I feel like it goes back to the time for a nap card. So definitely confirmation with getting some much needed rest and being able to rejuvenate for the rest of the week. So definitely make sure that you have some self-care this week and get enough sleep, okay? Then we have Lemuria returns. Earthly spirituality, community, ocean conservation. So with this, I feel like it's all about nurturing and taking care of yourself, along with getting a lot of rest that's much needed for you at this time, so that you don't stress out anymore. And just concentrate and focus on yourself and nurture yourself, and you will be fine for the rest of this week, and things will just go smoothly. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth this week, and even though there's been a lot of growth already, there's going to be some more this week for you, is what I get, especially with all this self-love and care, okay? So with the Les Vampires, we have outsider, misfit, loner, wanderer. I get that you feel quite alone at this time, but know that you are stronger than what you think, especially because I see these dragons in this card and they look very ferocious, and she's got this smug look on her face like, yeah, you don't even know what you just did. You just made me that much stronger, and I'm just gonna be just fine without you. I don't need you type of energy is what I'm getting from the look on her face. That's great to have that personal strength, don't get me wrong, but don't be too smug about it because it can come back and bite you in the butt, is what I'm hearing. But I think it's awesome. You have a lot of strength and a lot of energy to keep going throughout this week, and you're also very intuitive. So I feel like listening to your intuition this week is going to be a very powerful thing for you as well. Even though you may feel like alone, know that you're not. Then we have her last day in the light. Unexpected endings, surprise changes, sudden shifts. So with this, I feel like finally, since this toxic person has left your life, that things are going to get amazing for you. Either today or at least at some point during the rest of this week is what I feel with this. And I feel like it's going to be a breath of fresh air like spring. I get a really strong feeling of like springtime, because I really love that feeling, like when everything is new and fresh. And it's just like when everything starts to come into bloom and grow. That's the feeling that I'm getting with this. Then we have Hunter, aggressor, tracker, provider. There's that smug look again. You guys are, wow, this is awesome. Yeah, you have a lot of self-confidence since this person's left, and that's great. And I think that you've finally learned to have that self-control and to not be afraid anymore to be by yourself, which is awesome. And that you finally figured out that you can provide and take care of yourself, and that you don't need anyone else's help. You're just fine on your own. Even though it's nice to still have a partner, you're still great on your own. Then we have the past, a prison. Bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go. So with this, I feel like there's going to be that phase that comes in this week where you feel really sour towards this person for what they did to you, but don't hold the grudge against them, because holding that grudge against them is going to hinder your abundance from coming in faster the way you need it to, and it's only gonna kind of like mess up your week and stress you out and kind of make you feel like all week long. Okay, so don't let it spoil your week. All right, just let them go. I know it's hard to let go with some people, but it's definitely called for at this time. Okay, let the past die. Let it go where it needs to go. You deserve much better than this. Those are your messages for that, and we will do a Rebel deck pull to see what other kind of cheeky guidance that we can get for you guys today. So, let's see what we got. What do they most need to know for some guidance today? And what can they look forward to today? Okay, we have, for Oscar, we have watch what you say. That mouth of yours could start some shit. So that kind of goes vice versa for both these readings, I feel. I feel like these go for everything, not just the separate readings. So, and then we have your boundaries are trash. Block those bad vibes. So I feel like, excuse me, sorry. There's definitely a need to think about what you say first before you say it, because you might be really tempted to cross a line that you might not be able to cross or go back from. So definitely keep that in mind for today, and to just think before you speak and before you act. And also not let someone demean you or cross your lines, or I hear belittle you. Don't let someone belittle you. Speak up and say what you need to say. Stand on your truth and in your integrity. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. And know where you need to draw the line for others as well with you, okay? And that's all I get for today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day today, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks, and have a blessed one.